Okay, so there's two options. You can look. Here's black coffee right here.
Yeah.
It says black coffee.
But
see everything, and here's another black coffee.
yeah.
So there's two black coffees right here.
Can I check here?
Yeah.
In here, check in here.
You check where?
Yeah, here.
Okay, so you type in what?
But I can't find it.
Wait, well,
Black coffee.
Well, here's two black coffees right here. There's black coffee and there's black coffee. See that? Black coffee. Black coffee. Everything is a little abbreviated. It doesn't have the full name.
Yeah.
It has like these things. So if you, I mean, you could find it if you went BL.
Yeah.
There's black coffee. Black coffee, the same things. There's the same two. So you go up and you go. And then you say open.
Wow. I can't find it in my USB. I don't know why.
Now, because my computer is used, I've used my computer.
Yeah.
You haven't really started with your computer yet,
Yeah,
right? You put the program in, but you see, my computer automatically, when I go open, look, now my computer is going to go to a funny, no, it's not going to, it's not a fine place. It goes to my my files, yeah? Automatically it goes to my files because it has a memory that I did this, the other day. And so it's already established. But you might not have done this. Before you click open, when you click open, did this list come up? Did this come up? Did you see that?
Yeah,
when you clicked open?
Maybe I have not.
No, I don't think so. Because you have to, no, because you're taping, so it should be okay.
Sorry. This one.
What are we doing?
Let's try it because I don't know where is that black coffee. I don't know. Maybe I have not. Sorry.
Wow. You're really making me nervous now with all this coughing and sneezing. If you're this sick, you should be in bed. Here's a, oh dear.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, if you're this sick, why aren't you home?
What?
Why are not you home in bed? If you're sneezing and you don't feel sick?
Yeah.
You don't have a fever?
No.
No fever?
No.
Okay. Now, first of all, this is the first thing that you have to do.
Yeah.
This probably didn't come up in your computer. This showing here. Because you have to go here. It says look in. See that? It says look in at the top. And you have to click this little downward looking arrow. Yeah? And then you have to find where your files are. Did you put the files on the desktop?
Yeah. I make a book. Make it.
But it's on the. Do you know where? Okay, so when you go into look in, it won't say loose files because you don't have them up there yet. So you have to click this little arrow going down and then look for where your files are. Now, if it wasn't already established, it would be in My Stuff. See, My Stuff, which is a file that I have on my desktop. See? That's My Stuff. It's a file. It's on the desktop. And if you click into My Stuff, you can see that I have the Band in a Box files.
Yeah.
Okay? So when I open the Band in a Box, when you open the Band in a Box, and you look into open, you have to click on this look in space and find the files on your desktop where you have the Band in a Box files, and then click on those files. And then all of these songs will come up.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so you thought that they were already in there.
Yeah, okay.
But they're not. They're on your desktop. But once you click on them, they will come back the next time you go into the Band in a Box.
Yeah.
Okay? Then you'll find a bunch of songs. Okay, so that's it. Because the songs are not included in the software. The songs are separate.
Yeah.
Okay, so first you installed the software, which is the Band in a Box. Now you have to connect the Band in a Box to where the file is that you have the songs, where you have the songs. And then you'll see they'll come up. All right, so that's what you need to do. And black coffee is in there.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, you don't have a sore throat. Does it
Yeah,
hurt one?
I don't
No.
know.
Okay, it's not a sore throat.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so. Okay, my dear. Oh. All right, now. Did you print out that sensory book that I gave you?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you bring it with you?
No. They make it. I call them make a book, story book. It's too
Okay.
much. Too much. And they now make a book.
Okay,
Story
you
book.
took it to a shop,
Yeah.
coffee shop.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So now, let me get my copy so we can look at it. Where you have it? All right. So. Have you ever done the lip roll?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good. All right, now face the other direction now. Stand up and stand a little bit over there. No, you can face me.
Yeah.
All right, so I want you to bow, just sort of like when you do this, just sort of like you look forward. You can put your fingers on your cheeks too. A little bowing, a little movement. When you sing. something on the floor. Oh, look right there. And you look down, all right?
Okay.
All right, so as you do this. Okay, I want you to put your, I'm feeling a little pushing of the breath. Are you pressing your breath?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I would rather you didn't do that. This is not the kind of exercise where you want to push your breath. So, maybe put your 2 fingers on your cheeks. Are you still pushing?
Yeah.
Okay, can you not push? This is not for volume. The pushing is for volume, for making it louder.
Yeah.
And this is not a loud exercise.
Okay.
This is an exercise for you to learn how to use the indispensable minimum of air. That means as little air as possible.
Okay.
So don't push your air out. Okay, so just get back down here. Alright, so put your fingers. Alright, so the fingers are flat, not the tips.
Okay.
The fingers are flat like this. Now, can you feel your tongue resting against your teeth? Can you feel it just sitting there? Like right now?
No.
Well, when you're not speaking or making any sounds, the tongue is normally
Okay.
just sitting there in your mouth.
Yeah.
And if you notice, you can feel that it's touching the bottom teeth.
Yeah, yeah.
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 That's where I want your tongue when you are doing this. Okay?
Ah, yeah.
Right? Fingers. Better. Yeah. Don't start pushing. Okay, so that's more of the way I would like you to do it. Now this is very good to clean your sinuses. Alright, so you can do this a lot, and you should be blowing your nose and cleaning it. It's what we call cleans the pipes. Yeah? So you'll feel some movement, you know, and everything, and especially when you go a little bit higher, like we did, it'll start cleaning out the sinus cavities. But you don't want to push. Don't push. And if you're having trouble with keeping the lip rolling without stopping, then put your fingers here and make sure your tongue is not pulled back. That you should feel the tip of the tongue touching the bottom teeth. Touching, not pressing, just touching. Just sitting there. It's not doing anything. Your lips are doing everything. It's not blah, 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 blah. We're not doing that. Okay? Is that clear? Very important. that you do the exercises correctly to get the benefits, to get the good stuff from the exercises. You want to do the exercises in the most natural way. Natural. Pressing on? No, we don't need that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you can do that much. From here, we went down to here, a whole octave. We went, yeah. Now, you can do it again. Let's try it again. We'll go a little lower this time. It'd be good also for you to incorporate movement when you're singing, just slight movement. I'm going from foot to foot, and a fluidness in your body. You're standing there like this. You don't look very relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so part of the movement, that's good, that's better. Not fast, no.
Okay.
Just very slowly, kind of, but especially the neck being soft. We don't want to move like this,
Yeah.
because the neck is tight, okay? So we want to move just slightly, a little bit, and you should maybe practice in front of a mirror. Hi, my God!
Sorry.
You look so different. What happened to you?
Oh, I'm a little bit sick. But we have the Aufnahmeprüfungen in the other room, and we need for 10 minutes the thing from this room. So I don't know what this means.
Oh, yeah.
Can I rent it?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Oh, you bleached your hair or something?
Yes. Okay. You didn't saw it?
It's been that long since I've seen you. I mean, I don't remember your hair being
Called each other, but
yeah, we called. Seen you.
thank you. I bring it back.
Okay, have fun.
And I'll write you back.
Turn the mirror around. Mirror. The spiel, the shout, whatever that is. Spiegel.
Okay.
Turn. Move. Look. Watch.
Ah, this is a mirror.
Now you look.
Okay.
Move. Look relaxed.
Yeah.
Yes, you look lovely. Yes, your hair is beautiful. All right, now do you have a mirror at home
Yeah.
to practice with? Yeah? Do you practice with
Yeah.
it? Okay. All right, what you're looking for is the way that your body looks. Is it like this?
Okay.
No. Is it like this? No, we don't want that. All right, so we want a certain fluidness, a relaxing. We don't need any kind of tension, yeah? You might want to keep your knees a little flexible. Instead of, this is what we call, here's knees, yeah?
Yeah.
And if you like, locked, no. Just don't lock them.
Yeah.
Keep them flexible. Not bent,
Okay.
but not locked.
Okay.
Just flexible, yeah?
Yeah, relax.
Yeah, you're flexible.
Yeah.
And shoulders back and down, back and down. And head, neck loose. Yeah? And then you can go from side to side. Again. Good. Now this is why you're doing this.
Yeah.
You're doing this to notice.
Yeah.
This is why it's important for you to notice, all right? Because it's for you, it's not for me, okay? I'm not here. And so when you see your neck get tight, then when you stop moving and the fluidness goes away, then there's tension. And we want to eliminate that tension in your neck especially. The rest of the body too. We're not doing big sounds. We're moving air. Air is not heavy. It's not big rocks that we're moving. It's air.
Yeah.
It's light. It is light.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
We're not going for volume right now. Okay? Just okay. Keep moving first.
Yeah.
Move first. Get that fluidness. And then sing. Now remember the tongue, where the tongue should be. Keep moving. You stop. That's good. Keep moving. Whoops! Now we squeezed the note somehow.
Sorry.
Okay, so you got tight in the here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now. All right, so these are a lot of things to kind of coordinate. We're coordinating the movement, and we're coordinating not pushing, and we're coordinating the tongue, and we're coordinating just the exercise itself. Yeah. So it's a lot of things. It's like a juggler. You know what a juggler is? A person that throws swords that are flaming and stuff like that. Now I'm going to add one more thing. One more flaming sword, so to speak. When you get into doing this, you just do one thing at a time. The relaxation is happening, then you start doing the exercise and you watch how you're breathing. Take a breath, but don't worry about how big the breath is. Just take a comfortable breath and then don't push. Yeah. But I want you to add one more thing to all of these different aspects, is for you to think in your mind the letter E. 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 Not E. E. Not E.
E.
You go E when you say E. E. No. 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 You don't learn. You don't need to go E. Just say E.
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 There we go. Say E in the mirror. E.
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 There we go. See, it doesn't need a big E, that's a different thing. We just need an E.
Yeah.
Okay?
E. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so now we're going to go think that letter in your mind. So we're going. Now you sounded like. That's not
right.
E. You can hear the E in my sound, right? So think E. Just think. It's better, but you're pressing your air.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. It takes a little perfection.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of little things for you to think about. But this is the way I want you to do it in a way that is beneficial, not something that you're not paying attention.
Yes.
And you're just doing the exercise. But the exercise is not going to be a benefit for you if you don't do it correctly. All right, so once you get into doing it and you get kind of what we call the movement, you kind of get getting into the groove, you're relaxed and you're doing it, then you can think of the E and see if there's a difference. Keep moving, tongue at the teeth. Keep moving. Don't push. Keep moving. Think E. E in your mind. tightness in the last two. But that was better. That was better.
Yeah.
Do you feel the tightness?
Yeah.
Where do you feel it?
The high.
Where do you feel the tightness in the high notes? Where?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you know that that was a psychological thing? Do you know what I mean by psychological?
Yeah,
You're afraid.
I know.
See, you were not focused on the correct thing. If you were focused, you know what I mean by focus?
Yeah.
Okay. See, there's two things that we really work very hard on together.
Yeah.
For you to discover your sound and to discover your control and to discover how things work for you so you can teach others. Okay? Now, so it's...
But when it's going too high, I will never.
I know, but it's a psychological thing. You creating it.
Okay.
It's the wrong focus. What were you thinking when we got hired? You weren't thinking the letter E, were you?
Yeah.
No. You were thinking, oh my God, it's too high.
Yeah.
Yeah? So your body goes, ah!
Yeah.
It's your brain. See, you're training your brain. Your body will respond to your thoughts. Verstehen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try.
Your brain is what we're training. We're training. This is the muscle that we need to train.
Okay.
And that is through focus and awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Awareness of what you're feeling
Yeah.
and focusing on what you want. You don't want to focus on what you don't want. You don't want to be focusing on, I'm afraid of that high note. Okay?
Yeah.
That's not the right focus.
Okay.
That makes your body close up.
Yeah.
It doesn't work for you. Okay? Get my meaning?
Yeah.
My drift? What I'm trying to tell you is to focus on what you want.
Yeah.
Now, in your mind, you are doing lots of work. You're being aware, you're moving. So you have to be aware of what you're doing. That's why I want you to notice it when you tighten up here. What you want to focus on is in your mind, you hear the pitch. It's your inner ear. It's inside here in your brain. I call it the inner ear. Do you want to experience your inner ear?
Yeah.
Okay? I'm going to play a note, but don't sing it until I tell you to. Okay? So I'm going to play a note, but don't sing until I say it sing. Okay? No. It's not the exercise.
Yeah.
This is another experience. You're going to experience. No, we're not doing the lip roll.
Yeah, okay.
We're doing an experience of you feeling and connecting really strongly with your inner ear. Okay? So don't sing the note until I tell you to. Okay? So I'm going to play the note, another note. And don't sing it. Quietly just absorb the note. Okay? What? No. It's not the lip roll. It's a different exercise.
Okay.
No. Don't sing.
Okay.
I'm going to play a note.
Yeah.
You will sing that note when I say for you to sing that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to play a note. Don't
Yeah.
sing until I say yes. Okay. Yeah. Now, you really heard that note in your mind,
Yeah.
didn't you? You heard that note in your mind, did you?
Yes.
You heard it
Yeah.
very loudly. Yeah? You were so focused on that note. That's your inner ear. That's connecting, becoming very aware of the inner ear. You heard it in your mind. That's your inner ear. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, most of the time, we're not that aware of our inner ear working. Most of the time, it's unconscious. Unconscious, conscious. Unconscious, conscious. You know those words? Conscious, consciousness. Consciousness is what every day we see. We know there's a picture over there. We see a chair. We, like we're having, but the thoughts that are going on in our minds, half of those are unconscious thoughts. There's a secret thinking that is going on that we're not aware of. A secret.
Yeah.
It's hidden. We're not aware of half of the things that are going, if that many, that's going on in our minds. Yeah? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is what we do when we're singing. You're not really hearing, you're not really very focused on those pitches.
Yeah.
Those pitches are an unconscious kind of response. Until you get higher. Until when you get higher, then your thought is, oh my God, it's too high.
Yeah.
Now, what I would like you to do, instead of thinking, oh my God, it's too high, I want you to think more of the pitches in your mind. I want you to be more conscious of the pitches that you are wanting to sing. So when I go, I want you to really hear those notes in your head. So, really clearly, much more clearly, turn that volume up in your mind, in your inner ear, that these are the notes. Yeah, and then we're going. Look in the mirror, you want to keep loose. We have lots of things to think about. It's coordinating. It's like a dance. All these things are dancing together. Think the pitches, hear them in your mind. Keep relaxed. That's good. Hear the pitches clearly. Don't push the pitches. No pushing. Nice and relaxed. Hear it in your mind clearly. Relax the body. Clearly in your mind. Relax. Hear the pitches. Hear them in your mind. Hear them clearly. Alright, so we stopped.
Yeah.
Now that was easier to sing those high notes, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Well, your throat didn't close up.
Yeah, right.
And I heard those notes and they were really pretty nice. We went higher that time.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Yeah.
This is kind of how we work together. I want you to experience things. I want you to learn to focus on certain things. And I want you to be aware of what you're feeling physically and emotionally too. What if you can capture it. I mean, for you felt that the neck was tightened. This is very important for you to be able to feel this. Yeah? We don't want tight necks. Because these are muscles on the outside that tighten. They have nothing to do with making pitch, except that they make it more difficult. That's why you couldn't hit the pitch. You couldn't hit the pitch because your neck got tight and squeezed and inhibited, made it more difficult for the muscles that were inside there to adjust to make that pitch. That's why it was off pitch. From the tension you created in your throat. That tension is not helpful.
Okay.
It's not helpful tension. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you are recording, I hope.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so now we're getting into the finer details of the lip roll. And you're doing pretty good. It's much better than when you first started.
Yeah.
It's much better. It's more of what the lip roll is why it's the exercise for you to do.
Yeah.
There's a certain reason for this lip roll, and it's not to press and be loud with your lips fluttering. Okay? And it will help you with your range. What do you need? You have some right there on the table. All right, this is good. See, it's cleaning out your sinuses. This is what it's supposed to do. This is one of the reasons why I'm teaching it to you now. This is because you're all full of coldy slime, yeah? So this exercise is good for you to do the way that you just did it. Nice and relaxed, and really thinking the pitch so your throat doesn't tighten up. If you focus on the pitch, the throat, then you're not thinking, oh my God, it's too high. You're not, because you're just hearing it in your mind. The throat will automatically adjust for that pitch if you're thinking it. Yeah. And if you're not thinking, oh my God, it's too high, don't think that.
Okay.
Whenever you find yourself thinking that, stop it. Go, oh no, I'm not going to think that, and focus on what it is you want. Don't focus on what you don't want.
Okay.
Okay? All right, now, another exercise that is very good for the situation you're in, which is really kind of like clogged up and a little bit sick, is humming. You can hear how your nose is kind of full, yeah? But it's okay. All right, so this humming is very good for slime, getting rid of slime. The lower you sing is more slime from the chest, and the higher you sing gets rid of slime in the head space, yeah? Now, once again, this is not for volume, so you should not be pressing your air at all, okay? No pressing. So we're going to go like this. First, we're going to speak a little. We're going to go, So we're going to do those things. And then we'll go, Now I'm going to explain what we just did. We're doing, I haven't worked with you with the speaking exercises yet.
Yep.
But this is kind of how I use the speaking exercises. This is, we're speaking first and then we're singing.
Yeah.
We're going, Now, that has a certain sensation. Are you noticing sensation that you create when you do that? What do you feel? What do you feel?
No.
You feel a buzzing, a vibration? You're probably feeling it a lot because of the head. When your head is full of slime, then it sort of accents this even more. But you're feeling something here, yeah? You're feeling something on your lips. It tickles on the tickles. Relaxed lips. Now when I do that, I feel it more here. When it's lower, I feel more buzzing in my lips. When it's higher, I feel less.
Yeah.
Mm. Now, so I want you to be aware. That's the awareness. Hello? Already?
Yes.
Wow, not many students.
No, 4, but the last she needs, because she plays the ukulele, and she's sad that we don't have to sing, I don't know why.
Yeah, they must be in the cabinet maybe.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think of this, not this cabinet, in the cabinet in there.
Okay.
Yeah, you might check. Yeah.
Let's say.
Bye. All right.
Yeah.
So, I want you to pay attention to the way it feels when you're speaking, and the way it feels when you're singing. Sorry, we're going over. Speak first, maybe come a little closer. Come a little closer. Come a little closer so you can get this done. I would like you to go a little bit with it.
Yeah.
You go, and then, and let's get a little fluid. Always be a little fluid, just a little fluid. Exercise that we should go over today. It's called the pitch level exercise. And what I mean by level is that when we talk, when we speak, whatever language, we talk with the melody. We have notes that go along with it. See how that kind of like notes that go along with it. If we have notes that go along with it. We have notes that go along with it. Okay? No, so, but, I mean, if we're really just, like really dramatic, then we, like go like that. But when I'm just talking and explaining, you can hear that this is kind of a note that is in my speech. Can you hear that? I'm talking and you can hear this note. Even though I'm not talking like this, because this is not normal speaking, we do not talk like this in a monotone. We don't talk like that. But you can hear this note in my level. And so the level is this cluster of notes that are particularly in my speech melody. Yeah? That's what I mean by pitch level. Is that understood? Pitch level. Alright. So this is my pitch level today. Now I'm going up a minor third. Now I'm talking in this pitch level. Can you hear a difference? Yeah. Alright, so I'm changing my pitch level. I look normal, but you can hear a difference in my speaking. Yeah, just a little bit slightly different. All right, now I'm going to go up another minor third. Now I'm going to talk in this pitch level.
So funny.
Wait, it gets even funnier. All right, so now I'm talking. Now these three different pitch levels are actually still in my chest, and they might be something that I use depending on who I'm talking to and what I am saying. If I was talking to, I don't know, somebody that I need to say something very, almost a little bit troublesome, you know, like we're talking to your granny, you know, maybe you might use a different voice when you're talking to somebody that's a little older that needs to be Okay, now another minor third. Now this is when it starts to sound a little, you know, it's not normal, because it's not in my chest anymore, it's in my head. And when normally we don't talk in our heads, no, this is not normal for women and men. There's very few people, it's probably less than a percentage in the whole world that talk in their head voice. There's some, but very few. Alright? So I look normal. I'm not going like this. Straight. Alright, so I look normal. My body language is just the same as when I was talking normally. Alright? But my pitch is different. Now I'm going to go up another minor third. Here I'm talking up here. Now it's kind of cartoonish. Okay? Sounds like a little cartoon. Alright, but you can hear this in my pitch. Now this is an octave higher than my normal. You know, so this is fine. I'm going to go up another minor third. Now it sounds like chipmunks. I look normal, but I don't. I sound really ridiculous now. Alright, so I'm just going up a little bit another. I'm not going up really high. It doesn't matter how high you go. You go up as high where it doesn't pull. You don't want any pulling or pinching in your throat. No pinching, no tightness in the throat. No, it's neck sticking out like this. You can hear my voice when I'm really tight. Alright, so you don't want it to be tight at all. You're just talking in a silly voice, you know. And the way that it helps is that you just get younger, you know. Now I'm 5 years old, kind of, you know, in a way. Alright? And it's not loudness. Okay? We don't want any pulling and tightness in the throat. So when you try these different pitches, I want you to do this in your mother tongue. Your mother tongue, that means what language does your mother speak?
Chinese.
Exactly, so you do this in Chinese. You don't do it in English or German, okay? You do it in your mother tongue. And I want you to find something that you can read from a newspaper, not poems or song titles or anything. From either a newspaper article or a book that you might have, just a paragraph, make a copy, or if that's to start with. Do you know what affirmations are? And later you can write yourself an affirmation. Affirmation is something that you want. Every day in every way I'm getting better and better. That's a short affirmation. So you can add that and then say a couple other things that you want in your life. That's an affirmation. So you can write something like that in Chinese. So that, because you're going to repeat it. So I want you to find a paragraph, maybe 2 paragraphs, this much text, this much text, this long, only this much, from a book or a newspaper. Okay? That you practice during the week. And what you do is you practice first in your normal range, your normal speaking range in your Chinese language. And then you try it at different pitch levels. And you say the same, you read the same thing, and you look in the mirror and you make sure you're not like this. And you get moving like this, you get nice and fluid, and then you start talking in this pitch level. Can you talk up here? Go ahead. I want to hear it. Come on. Hello. Chinese. Yeah, come on. Say something.
Chinese?
Yeah, come on. I'm not hearing you. Yeah, more. More. Okay, so be ready next week to show me what you bring what you practiced with. Bring your text with you and show me. And remember, the only rule is that you feel rule. no tightness in the throat. No tightness in the throat, no pulling on, no, nothing, just as normal speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yes.
All right, now what we did earlier with the humming is that we used the pitch level exercise a little bit. So what happened was that when we were going higher, no, we go. That's what we were doing. So we have to talk up here more. See, the pitch level was that's much better, see? Now we got little girl. Right, so try to match the speaking and the singing.
Yeah.
Don't make the singing so different.
Okay. Sorry. But I got it.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Now remember, just think the pitch in your mind. Just one more time, okay? That's better.
Thank you. Excellent.
Now, when you feel that tightness and you feel that kind of like interference, when you feel it, stop and then rethink how to do it. Stop and then rethink. Find it, like let go of that, whatever it is that, in your mind that made you like tense and push.
Yeah.
Not pushing. Okay. Now this exercise can also be very helpful to get the slime out of your body.
Yeah.
All right, now. Now, it looks like we're going to have a longer lesson because the girl after you is somewhere else.
Okay.
So it's
What time is it now?
so no, wait a minute. No, it's still your lesson.
Yeah.
But if you do you have any class that you have to be at?
No.
Okay, so we can go a little longer if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay, is that okay? All right. Now, how do you feel?
Relax.
Feel better?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now, I suggest that you do what we're doing when you listen back, sing along or sing a little bit, whatever, and really pay attention to how your body feels and that there's no pressing, that it's really as natural as can be, and you'll start to help drain some of that slime out of your body. Are you doing anything for your cold? Are you taking medicament?
Take what?
Medicine?
No.
Are you taking vitamins?
Just drink some hot water.
Hot water?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't do homeopathic herbs? Herbs are like, ginseng.
What?
Ginseng.
Ginseng.
Lemon.
Lemon.
Lemon, ginseng.
Yeah.
Not ginseng.
Not ginseng?
Ginger.
Ginger?
Ginger.
Ginger.
Ginger root. Ginger root. Do you have ginger root at home?
No.
No?
I can buy something.
Do you have a lemon at home?
Yeah.
Do you have garlic?
What?
Garlic.
Garlic?
Knoblauch.
No.
Do you have cayenne pepper? cayenne,
No.
red pepper, hot pepper powder? No?
No.
Uh-huh. Well.
That's okay.
Well, there's lots of ways when I knock on wood, where's some wood, here's some wood. I don't get sick very often.
Yeah.
And when I do get sick, I use herbs. Garlic, ginseng, ginger, lemon. I boil some water.
Yeah.
And I squeeze a lemon in the water. Squeeze. I crush some garlic in the water. Garlic juice in the water. And if I have ginger, I put ginger, shred some ginger root in my juice.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I drink it.
It would be good.
And if you put the lemon, if you have any taste of garlic in your mouth, you chew on the lemon rind, the lemon skin. Takes if there's any, you don't taste the garlic, it just tastes like, and you put honey in there too, sweeten it up.
Okay.
Honey, lemon, ginger, and if you can, put some garlic in there.
Okay.
Fresh garlic. Don't cook the garlic.
Okay.
It needs to be squeezed, the juice in there.
Yeah.
And then put a little honey in it, sweeten it. Drink that 3 times a day.
Okay. 3 times a day.
Get rid of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Being a singer, if you want to be a singer and perform, it's very important that you keep your health.
Okay.
It's hard to be a singer and being sick.
Yeah,
it's not good to be sick.
I want to do more sport. Sport.
Well, sport is nice, but your immune system, the system that keeps away the bad germs that make you sick, that's what you need. Sports alone, it depends on what kind of sports you do and how you do them. If you do too much sports, you get too tired, you might get chilled because you're sweating. You have to be careful. And when you are sick, you should be careful what kind of sports you do.
Yeah, I know.
When you're sick, you should be doing yoga. Or Tai Chi, or something like this. When you're well, you can do your jogging, whatever it is you do. What do you do? What sports do you do?
Yoga.
Yoga. Okay, you call that sports. Okay. Yoga's good.
Yeah.
Breathing and relaxing. Yeah? Okay. Okay, so now we're going to do. This is in your book. These exercises are in this is the book that I gave you. Okay? So bring it with you when you lesson. Okay. All right. So okay. Now we're going to do an arpeggio. Now this is not English. Italian. Arpeggio.
What's it?
Arpeggio is just a name. Arpeggio. Arpeggio. Now, when you have a chord, that's a chord. But if I play it like this, that's an arpeggio. I'm playing the chord in a linear way, not together. So I'm going to add a note. I'm going to add the flat 7. Do you know what I mean by the flat 7? Flat 7. Whoops. Now that's an arpeggio. arpeggio of this chord. Now, instead of playing it like this, where it's all together, we're playing it single. Yeah?
Yeah.
So here we are down here. All right, now, that is called the flat 7. I have a series. I have four different arpeggios for you to practice, but only one today.
Okay.
And this is the flat 7. All of the arpeggios that we're working with will have the flat 7, the dominant 7 in it. Now there's a movement that goes along with this. I want you to bow. So you go like this. Fa 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 fo 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 fa 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 fo 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 fa.
Fa 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 fo 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 fa.
Perfect. Fa 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 fo 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 fa.
Fa 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 fa.
But you go like this. Here. See if you can see anything different. Here, I'll do it 2 times.
Okay.
I'll do it my way, and then I'll do it your way.
Yeah.
Fa 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 fo 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 fa. Wait. What? Wait. Now I'm going to do it your way. Fa 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 fo 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 fa. See anything different?
Yeah.
Don't go like this.
Okay.
Keep the head, you're bowing from the waist,
Yeah.
and the head stays here. Fa, 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 fa. Now, fa, 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 fa. No, don't do the bending in the head. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So pay attention and focus on the movement. Fa, 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 fa. Fa, 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 fa. Fa, 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 fa. Fa, 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 fo, 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 fa. Yeah. Here we go. Fa, 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 fo, 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 fa. Good. Now you want to make the movement that you do in time with what you're doing with the exercise. So you do the highest note, you're at the lowest part. Fa, 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 fo, 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 fa. Then you go fa, 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 fo, 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 fa. Okay, so you got it?
Yes.
So pay attention to the movement.
Yeah.
Fa, 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 fo, 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 fa. Keep your head. It doesn't need to be so low. Yeah, keep your knees bent. No, legs apart, knees bent.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Fa, 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 fo, 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 fa. Fa, 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 fo, fo, fa. Wait. Take your time, more time. We don't have to be fast, okay?
Okay.
All right, so take your time enough to take a breath and relax the body, relax the shoulders. Fa, fa, fa. Okay. Fa, 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 fo, 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 fa. Fa, 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 fo, 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 fa. Doesn't need to be so low. You don't need to bow so low.
Okay.
Okay? Fa, 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 fo, 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 fa. And keep your head more relaxed. Fa, 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 fo, 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 fa. Fa, 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 fo, 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 fa. It's better. Fa, 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 fo, 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 fa. Good. Fa, 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 fo, 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 fa. Fa, 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 fo, 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 fa. No pushing. Fa, 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 fo, 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 fa. 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 Very good.
That's cool.
All right, so that's the movement.
Yeah.
The movement is to help help you locate tension.
Yeah.
When the movement stops, it usually is because you get tense. Okay, so that's why we want a certain fluidness in the body. This is the bowing. And part of the bowing also is for you to, once you get used to the exercise, you'll start to pay attention to other things. Right now, you really have to focus on what you're doing. But when you get more used to it, yeah, first focus. But then you'll start to feel different things. Maybe one of the things that you'll start to feel is that when you're at the highest note and you're bent forward, you actually feel like the note falls in your face.
Yeah.
And it should be easy. Remember, the singing that you do should be easy.
Yeah.
It should not be difficult.
Yeah.
If things are difficult, then that means that you're getting in your way. You're getting something is tightening up, and you're making it more difficult. It's not that it should be difficult.
Yeah.
Okay? So if you find what I call resistance, then you feel something like that, and it makes it hard, and you have to make an effort. And so that effort is an indication that there's something that's closing.
Yeah.
And you don't want things closing. You want it to be open and relaxed. Now, I'm not talking about volume yet, okay? When you want intensity and volume. We haven't gotten into that yet.
Yeah.
Okay? So I don't want you to worry about volume. I want you to experience the resonance in your body. And then you just did. When you bent forward, you felt this feeling more vibration in your face when you bent forward, I think. So this is the resonance that you can actually keep track of as a singer. You can actually feel this resonance in your body. When you put your hands on your chest plate, this is a flat bone. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Did we do this last week?
Yeah.
Did we do this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so this is where the vibration is happening. But when you're talking up higher, you won't feel so much vibration here.
Yeah?
No. Oh, yeah. Yes, it feels because this is not a chest voice. This is a head voice. All right, but for every pitch, low or high, you will feel something in this mask area, in this face area, because the sound is coming out your mouth. Okay? It's important.
Yeah.
So there's always, no matter high or low, you'll feel some kind of vibration happening in your face and in your mouth. All right, so we get into this also. You'll see when you get your booklet back, we have the sensations of sound, which is pitch.
Yeah.
La, la, la. They all feel different. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. They all feel different.
La, la.
They all feel different.
Yeah.
Yeah? And that's what you want to experience. Don't try to make them all the same. And here's the sensation of word. We're the only instrument that speaks. No other instrument speaks. They don't have a mouth. Our instrument has a mouth, and it shapes words with our mouth, with our lips, and our tongue. E. When we go. And so the sensation of words is really mainly to do with when we sustain notes, when we hold a note. We, E. Say E. Do you feel any vibration with that letter? It's on the roof of your mouth. Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
A. E. O.
Oh.
Ooh. E. A. I. O. Those are the pure vowels in English.
Yeah.
And all of them have a little bit of a different kind of vibration. A little bit of a different feeling. But it's all on the roof of your mouth.
Yeah.
And you feel that because the roof of your mouth is bone. It's bone covered with some flesh. But it's a bone.
Yeah.
Bones are part of the big part of our resonance system. I think you talked about that. Okay, so we'll be working a lot with the pictures to explain what the pictures are all about. Now let's do your song. Yeah, so get your lyrics. Is this
Yeah.
still working? Oh. Now remember, this the file that I got here
Yeah.
doesn't have an intro. See,
Yeah.
it starts right where here. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go to this little. See my intro? It's a little. It'll generate an intro.
Yeah.
So I'm going to click on that, and it says jazz
Yeah.
or pop, and we're doing a kind of jazz, or 4 bars or whatever, and it's going into the key of C, and that's the key. So we go, yeah, let's try it. I'm gonna go ahead, generate. Well, that's what we got. Now, I'm going to take that out because I don't like it, so I'm going to remove it. I'm going to try another one. It seems like the same one, so I'm going to remove it. All right, so I don't like what they're doing here, so I'm closing that. So I'm going to go into Edit, click Edit,
Yeah.
and it says Insert Bars. I'm going to click on Insert Bars, and then I'm going to put 4. Yep.
Yeah.
Not 1, but 4. And say,
Okay.
yep, okie doke, that's what I want. So I'm going to type in D flat 7 sharp.
Well, it's not.
It didn't say sharp. Okay, so sharp there.
Yeah.
No, it says 4. Sharp. No. Sharp. This is sharp. There it is. Now, this is a German keyboard.
Yeah.
So you have to shift and number 3 is where sharp is. Sharp 9. And then I cursor over. And then I put C 7 sharp 9. Cursor over. D flat 7. Oops. Sharp. Oops. Wait a minute. I did it wrong. I pressed it wrong. Sharp 9. Boom. Now I'm going to just copy those 2 measures. See, you want the cursor where you want it. See, the cursor's right there. So I'm going into Edit again, and it says Copy from to, and I'm copying from 1, and not 8 bars, but 2. 2 bar 3. And I'm going to go, okay, please, thank you. What? Existing melody. Can't believe that. Okay, so I don't need this, so I'll take that out. Okay, so let's see what happens, huh?
Yeah.
So that's the intro. Oh, dear. Oh, wait a minute. I think we need to turn this on. Oops, we forgot to do that. It's different because it's a different style. It's a swing, but it's not the same swing. You want to hear the same thing, okay? I'm going to go into Style. See, here's Style.
Yeah.
This is the Style, so I'm going to click on that Style. See it there? Now it's like, oh, there's all the styles. So I'm going to go swing. Okay, so the style I like. See, this is sort of a generic style that you get in songs unless you change them. Sorry, it's taking a while. Oh, that's because it's all jazz. Okay, it says all styles. We don't want all styles. We went swing. Wow, it's a little bit better. Okay. So, I don't see it. Wait a minute. Shouldn't be too many styles that we have to slog through. I mean, it should be pretty, where is it? Oh, it says all this one fast. Okay, see, this is one of my favorites, this Jazz Cellar. Jazz Cellar, 150, J Cellar. That's where to go. So I'm going to click on that, and then say, play. Now it'll sound a little bit similar. Different?
Yeah.
Is this okay?
It's okay.
I'm feeling my roses. Okay, so are we ready now?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to take the melody off, okay?
Yeah.
You sing the melody.
Okay.
I'm feeling mighty. Why aren't you singing?
What?
Black coffee. Da, 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 all right, so what's different about it? What's different?
I don't know, maybe it's the key.
It's too low?
No, maybe it's a tone key.
Wrong key?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't put the key down. Well, this is the key I think we've been doing most of the time.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. I'll make it. Do you want it lower or higher? I didn't hear you sing, so I don't know if it's too low or too high.
Yeah, maybe the.
D flat.
Yeah, maybe.
Ah.
Try.
Okay. I'll make it D flat. I'm sure that'll make all the difference in the world.
When all I do is pour the coffee. Since the rose caught my eye, I'm hanging on Monday, my Sunday dreams to dry. And how much hurt you felt that coffee, feeling low as the ground.
drive me crazy this way.
My baby,
To maybe come around. Uncomfortable. I want to throw what you know and lay between my drink with coffee. Love to hand me down through. I never know a Sunday in this waiting room. I'm talking to the shadow, one of cocktail bar, alone. Also the moments go when all I do is pour black coffee. This is the blue of my eyes. I'm hanging on Monday, my Sunday dreams to try. No matter what you are away, the moment's fun to make and friend, and stay and flow and take over. And down the path, regrets, think coffee, cigarettes. I'm mourning all the morning, mourning all the night, and in between midnight counting, and not much far to fight that coffee. Feeling low as the ground. It drives me crazy, this waiting for my baby to maybe come around.
okay. Now, this is a chart. This is the key that was in the fake book,
Yeah.
and this is the arrangement. This is the in my key, yeah. And so this is my arrangement.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay? So this is the chart. Yeah? I have some chord changes. Yeah? This is the rhythmic. It's not a chord, but it's rhythmic cadence. Da 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 da. You know, whatever. You know. And then to continue to feel, here it is. At first ending, second ending, so they repeat. Then they go to the second ending, and then they do the B. And then they go back to DC.
Yeah.
Which is this, and they do it all again, and then this time they take the coda, which is here, and then they play over here, and they continue. It's a piano solo, end solo, excuse me, it's a Q, excuse me if I, so this is the same as B, da da da, then there's a key change, see, key change, key change we do, and then we do the ending, a little band, and you know the ending here, and then this is the end, the third. This is what the band gets, and the band it's like a road chart, it's a map.
Oh.
They go here, and then they go back here, and they go there, and then they play this, and then they go back here, and then they play this coda, and they go down. It's like road signs. Okay, coda, coda. Then they play this, and it says, you know, and then end solo. So they stop playing and I come in here, and so that means a vocal entrance. And then the key change. I don't start it here. You see, I warn them.
Yeah.
I say, oh, key change. They go, oh, okay. So I don't just wait for here. They know, oh, they see this at the end of the phrase. Then they play this key change. They go here, and then there's this repeat sign, 1, 2. So they do it 2 times. That's 20 measures. And then there's the ending. And they go, wake up.
Yeah.
That's a chart for the band.
I have another big problem. You know,
What?
I show you. For example, this one. The classical is da da, but jazz is da.
It's not jazz. This is
It's
not
not
swung.
jazz.
This is a pop song, so
Pop
it's
song.
even. There are
Yeah.
even eighths and
Yeah.
and swing eighths.
Okay.
And swing eighths is, we're not even swinging here because it's a ballad.
Yeah.
But we will work on that. Don't worry, I'll show you. Yeah. But this is even, so it's da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, da da. There's not da 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 da. It's not swung.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is these are the lyrics
Yeah.
on one piece of paper.
Yeah. Okay. Beautiful.
That's what I use. That's in my gig book if I do this song. Yeah. See how nice and big and black they are?
Can I find it in the internet? Can I find it?
No,
It's
you can't find this in the internet. This was written by hand.
Okay.
This was written by hand.
Yeah.
I wrote that. You won't find the same thing. Now this, remember I gave you some fake books?
Yeah.
This you will find in one of those fake books.
Okay.
This is a printout from the fake book, I'm pretty sure. So this is what it looks like. It's only one. So I put it in a different key. I can't sing it in this key. It's not comfortable. Mine's in B flat, not D major. Now, I'm just showing you.
Yeah.
Now, what I want eventually you to do. Yeah? And when I have my book,
Yeah.
my books with all of my songs that I sing on gigs, I have 3 copies of all of my charts, and then I have the lyrics on here, and I have the 3 charts and my lyrics in a plastic thing, in a booklet.
Yeah.
Under M, because this is in alphabetical order. That's my files at home.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is, I'm showing you this so that you can see where I want you to go.
Yeah.
Eventually. We're going to have some tests. Yeah. And one of the things that is part of the test for me is that when we pick songs, we're going to pick 3 songs.
Yeah.
And then we're going to work, probably from April, if not February. We want to pick songs. And then you're going to write a chart for the songs in your key, and you're going to do this.
Okay.
Yeah?
This one?
Right. Not this song.
Okay.
You're going to do a chart with the lyrics like this.
Okay.
And make copies for the band. You have to find a band. Well, you have a boyfriend that plays guitar, don't you?
But he is medium. He's medium.
He doesn't play guitar?
Yeah. He's medium. You know medium? Medium music.
But he doesn't play guitar?
Yeah. I don't know.
You don't know?
How
well do you know him?
I know of him.
I thought that's what it was. He has to play some instrument, doesn't he?
Oh, but he said he didn't have the book.
Well, I'm assuming that he plays some sort of musical instrument.
Yeah.
I mean, it would really be good if a media if a media person played an instrument. It seems to me, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I don't know. So what is he doing? He's making commercials? He's making videos?
Just some music for the film.
Yeah, well, how does he do that? He has to play something, doesn't he?
Yeah, music with the film.
I know, film.
Yeah.
Film music.
Yeah.
But the music has to be produced somehow. He has to play. He has to put the stuff together. He puts it on the computer. He makes it with
the computer.
Yeah, right. So the computer plays it.
Yeah.
Okay. But he doesn't play anything on the...
Oh, he has,
You don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. Okay, so that's just just an example
Yeah.
showing you kind of what I do. Now here's another chart of mine, but I don't have the lyrics. Oops. But this is an arrangement that is simple, not a very difficult arrangement. I created this. This is from another song.
Yeah.
This is from a song that's sort of like a bebop song. There's no lyrics.
Yeah.
And I just took this phrase from this other song. So the band goes, and. Then the drum does a fill. And then I go, what a day this has been. And I sing it, and they're just chords, you know. And then on the end, you know, then they come back. This is just repeats to here to here. It's not complicated. It's less complicated. It's only 2 pages, you see. So it's like they play it at the beginning, and then we do the song many, 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 many times. I sing it twice. I solo a bunch. The guys solo over these chords. And we keep going back from here to here and here. But then the last time we sing it through, they take the coda, and they take the coda here, and then we sing this. It has a little bit of this similar phrase after the end. So these are rhythm cadence. See, there's no notes. It's a slash. And the band plays the chords however they want to do it. But they play this bum, 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 bum. And then the drum finishes it up like this.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When I have a test,
Yeah.
I must with my band.
Well, I mean, I have to find out because everything is changing now because it's a uni thing.
Yeah, but
And I'm not really sure. And you're first year, right? Are you first year?
yeah, first year. Yeah.
And so I have to find out a little bit more information. All the information is kind of like slowly coming in, or emails. Anybody,
Yeah.
email after email after email.
But
Usually, the first year students only need like a piano player or a guitar player or whatever. You can do it as a duo.
yeah, can I be alone? They have a test.
Be alone.
Yeah.
What do you mean be alone?
Just because now I don't have a band. No.
Well, this is you have a little bit of time to find somebody.
Yeah.
You have here till. Now, I don't really know what tests we're supposed to test for every semester now. This is the new uni stuff.
Yeah.
This is the first year that we're a university. Last year we were a conservatory. This year we're a university. So things are shifting and changing.
Yeah.
And to tell you the truth, I'm not quite sure exactly. I heard that we have now tests every semester.
Okay.
We didn't have that before. We only had a test at the end of the year. Now we have a test every semester. So I have to find out what kind of test you have in the beginning of the semester. At the end of the semester, what happens is usually people sing 3 songs. With the first year students they didn't have to do a whole band. They had to have a duo. You and someone that plays guitar or piano.
Yeah, okay.
And you do 3 songs. So I had to find out what happens for this semester, this end of this semester. I have no idea.
Can I use the
Huh?
accompaniment in my phone? Accompaniment?
I don't know. I mean, I have to find out because I don't really like that.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because if you're going to be singing in public, you're going to do everything with your phone.
Okay. Yeah. Understand.
Part of your gig
Yeah.
is to work with people. I mean, there are people that just work with their playbacks.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's not like it's unheard of. It is done. It's done. But
I know.
that's not what I want you to do. No.
Okay.
But let me look. Okay, let me ask and see if this is permissible, if this is allowed.
Okay.
I don't really like it,
Okay.
but if it's allowed, then you are, you know, it's a possibility for you.
Try.
Now, are you going to any of the jam sessions?
What?
The school has many places where it has, they have nights in different clubs, at the Loop, at Spey, and I don't know what, you know, where the students in this school are going and playing together. Have you been there?
No.
Well, I think you should go.
Okay.
At least twice a month.
Okay.
At least. You can go more.
Okay.
Twice a month.
I don't know. Okay.
Now, this should be in the news.
Yeah.
When you go to the web page, it will say, such and such is playing, it's a jam session at the Loop, and there blah, 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 a band is playing at the, you know, you need to get out and meet some players.
Okay.
It's part of your job.
Yeah, okay.
They're not going to be knocking on your door and saying, can I play with you? No, they don't do that. It's not the way it works. You, as a singer, have to go out and find some people that you feel good with.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you need some coaching? I'll coach you.
Coaching, what's that?
Yeah, I'll coach you. I'll say, okay, you go to a club, you hear some people play, and you go, oh, you feel something. You feel a certain communication. You go, I like that. I like the way he's playing. I like the way he plays. Not just his playing, though, or she, doesn't matter. But I like the way she looks when she's playing. She looks happy. She looks, I don't know, there's some feeling that you feel connected to. You feel, you know, a feeling that you go, oh, this is nice. I like this. Other people go, no, I don't like that.
Okay.
But this person, oh, no, yeah. All right, so the person you like, you go, oh, wow, I really enjoyed you playing. You know,
Okay.
after they're finished, of course. You get a chance to go, I really enjoyed your playing. And I really, are you playing anywhere else? Do you have your own band? This is what you say.
Okay.
This is you don't say, oh, I'm a singer and I really don't know anybody, and you know, you don't say that. Okay. Would you play with me? You know, you don't do that. You go, oh, I really enjoyed you playing. Do you have your own band? Or are you playing somewhere else where I can come see you? Yeah. And they say, oh, well, yes, I do write your own, you know, and you find out a little bit about them. You know, you don't say anything about you being a singer. Okay? Now I'm coaching you.
Yeah.
I'm coaching you what to say. And then you find out if they're playing somewhere, and you make a point to go. And you hear them in their own instead of the jam session. You hear them with their own band. They might be doing something completely different.
Okay.
And then if you still like them, you know, you have to, but you don't want to do this until you are prepared. Now, what do I mean by prepared? Well, you have some charts. You have some songs in your key written charts out. You can say, hey, I've got this happening or whatever. I mean, you don't say, yeah, I'm a singer, but I don't have any gigs, I don't have any songs, I don't have any charts, I don't have anything happening, I have nothing. Do you want to play with me? They go like this. No. No, you do this when you have your work on your side.
Yeah.
You need songs. And the best way to get guys to play is that you get a gig.
Okay, I'm going to try.
Well, it's a long ways off, you know. Okay, we have to see how fast you learn.
Mm-hmm.
Because you need 20 songs
Okay.
to get a gig, unless you get a jam session. You know, a jam session is you play the first set, and then people jam on the second set. You don't have to do it. You don't have to sing. So that's only 9 or 10 songs. But if you do 2 sets, which is usually what happens in this town, 2 sets, set 1, set 2, then you need 20 songs at least. 20 songs. That's enough for like a zugabe. You know, if it's people go, oh, zugabe, and then go, okay, well, you have a song ready because you practiced 20 songs, you didn't practice 18. Does that give you an idea?
Yeah.
Is this what you want to do?
Yeah. Thai movie. Try.
Well, don't you think it would be a good experience for you to be on the stage if you want to teach singers? If you want to be a teacher?
I don't know, maybe.
You want to be a teacher?
Or star.
Huh?
Star.
You want to be a star? What are you doing
Yeah.
ETB for then? Aren't you in ETB?
Be a teacher is good. But I don't know.
Are you are EDP, right? Are you doing the what kind of bachelor are you doing?
Special, yeah.
What kind? Music, pedagogic,
Just music.
music. Okay,
Yeah.
so performing,
Uh,
not for teaching.
not really.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, okay, you can teach. There's plenty of people that take lessons with. If you're out there singing
Yeah.
and people enjoy it, they'll ask if you give lessons.
Yeah,
That's how you can do private lessons.
But I was teach anyone else in China, but I always teach dance.
Dance.
Yeah. Latin or hip hop, just like that.
Oh, you're hip hop.
Yeah, but my favorite just is Latin. You know, rumba and cha-cha.
Do you have any recordings of yourself?
No. I just have a video, but it's a Chinese dance.
Well, it's okay. I mean, you know, I think I can see you dance and sing. Are you singing at all, or just only dancing? Dancing
only
and
dancing.
dancing.
Yeah. You want to see? I can show you.
Yeah, would love to.
Sure.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I must buy rumba music.